There we have it. Take us.
So bishop b4 is a line I've played, but Arjun likes to do this. Bishop c5, knight c2, queen b6, and suddenly they're playing very, very concrete lines. Yeah. So now you either, what is it? Not f3. He's playing f3 and knight a4, I think.
This looks like some kind of prep Arjun has, because Magnus has taken a bit of time to respond. Are you familiar with this position?
No, they go on knight h1.
That could be a
So what's
first, by the way.
Yeah, and then what should Magnus play? Bishop queen f4 maybe? Yeah, he's gone queen f4.
And already Arjun has something here on it.
Arjun is much better.
Oh, queen a5 check.
Queen a5 check and the knight on c5. Wow.
Whoa. Wait, is it that simple? And
It is that simple.
Wow.
okay, the arrow's pointing out the move. The knight on c5 is hanging. Arjun slowed down. He knows queen f4. There's something wrong
So
with
then maybe white had to play something like, no, but g3 allowed knight e5. Does he have to allow queen takes h2?
Arjun will play queen a5. I think he's just checking and double checking.
Maybe queen c3 was the way.
Yeah.
But even that, not really.
It's so tough when you don't know this. So the preparations worked out perfectly for Arjun so far, Anand. He's reaching out. He's gonna play it. Okay, now how big is his advantage in this position? What's happening? So Magnus made a big blunder. Arjun plays the best move. b4 on the board. Knight takes pawn, and Magnus is thinking.
Not a good time to start thinking. But this is massive. If Arjun throws the tournament back into contention, amazing stuff.
We were just talking about, can anyone, do what looks like the unthinkable right now, win a game against Magnus in Kolkata? It might be this one.
I mean, Magnus just blitzed b4,
Yes.
knight b4, and I think now he realizes he can basically resign. Wow.
But after queen a5 also,
It is resign, yeah.
it's really tough.
Oh.
He's going to fight it out, but the thing, what's the material count here? He wins the knight, he's up a rook for now.
I think he has an exchange for now.
So
but
this is
He
quite
wins the
clever,
knight on
because if he
c5.
goes knight b3, then they win with knight d3 check.
Yes, on the spot.
And then if you go here, I check, and I take your
Why?
queen with check. So that was the plan. So
yes,
Magnus
that's
is simply
nice.
inverting that. He's saying king d1, and if you go knight takes c2, then he'll come here because you no longer have that.
So you're not winning the knight.
Correct. But after
Wait, queen c3?
queen c3, there isn't a move.
Bishop d2?
What?
Is that a move? Bishop,
Bishop
d2?
d2,
Everything's hanging, Anand. I'm sorry if I'm blundering.
queen somewhere.
I mean, what
There
about
is a
queen
move.
b2 check?
Or is it knight f2? No, knight f2?
Knight f2, king a2 is for the moment playable.
Okay, we've got moves, so we might be seeing this because he went knight f2 check directly.
Now some more moves have been played after this.
Okay, knight f2 check. White has to go king e2.
Yes, it
That's what he
happened.
played. Yeah.
And he
And
took
then
the
he's
knight.
just going to take on c5.
No, he took on
knights.
c2 first.
Okay. Oh, because queen e1 is mate. Ah, beautiful. That's nice. So he's
Ooh,
inverted
yes.
that move. What is he can't capture anything? Oh, that is very clever of Arjun.
Magnus might be resigning right
Yes,
now.
he will
because
be.
Let's get a full screen of our players because this is a big moment. Knight takes c2, and Anand, if we can just, is knight c2? This is the live board, right?
Yeah.
No move has been played.
No. This is not the live
No,
board.
let's
Some more
just
moves have
check.
I think Magnus is just going to resign.
He played bishop e3.
Knight c2.
He picked up the rook.
And now
Queen
queen
e5,
e5.
trying to look for tricks.
Queen
gives
a2, bishop d2.
And this is what we have.
Yeah.
Queen d6. I see 2 extra rooks for black. Vishy, what's going on?
Yeah, I see them too.
Okay, Magnus is on kamikaze mode right now and he resigns. Arjun Erigaisi wins against Magnus
20 moves. Magnus just made it to move 20.
with the black pieces.
That's right.
Wow.
So clearly Magnus just forgot something in his prep.